Ow. I hit my elbow on the chair. Hello and good evening and welcome to Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark as I hit my elbow on the chair, which Taylor Jr.'s budget man's laughing when it's not funny. And he wants to act like a complete idiot. Anyway, welcome to OKC Comets Baseball here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com or on the iHeartRadio app. Welcome to everybody on the Valley Sports Live and the MLB TV. Dean DeVoe is here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. The YouTuber, our producer, and engineer back in our 1340 studios here tonight. Comets are taking on the Reno Aces, who've won the first two games of the season. As we're gonna go, I'm gonna go ahead and make some changes real quickly. We'll do some auto. There's the lineups, there's the pitchers, and all that, yada, yada, yada.
Excited to be coming to you live from inside Riverboat Field. Some AAA baseball in the Pacific Coast League coming your way. It's the Reno Aces and the Oklahoma City Comets. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
It's going to be a good game here tonight.
Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Landon Knack. And he can really take hold of
Landon Knack, the starter for the Comets. Let's give you your weather before I forget. Gary Simmons, the home plate umpire. Patrick Johnson at first. Larry Bullard at second. James Kingsley at third. 61 degrees, clear, cloudy skies. Winds blowing 3 miles an hour out to right field.
This season, he's struck out better than 10 batters.
Landon Knack's on that number.
Strikeouts don't necessarily solve every problem, but they're one of the few things within a pitcher's control, and he does a good job of overwhelming hitters. We'll see how his stuff
Here's
plays in this
Garrett
one.
Hamps.
Ready to go. Here's a speed
290 average. Didn't see the numbers. 4 homers, 19 RBIs because my water was in the way. Knack's first pitch of the night is down low for a ball. We're underway at 7:06.
First pitch, 7:05.
Or 7:05, actually. I was wrong.
The pitch.
That's fouled away. So we are underway on time at 7:05. As the Comets and the Reno Aces continue their series. Both teams have split the first 2 games of the set. Here's the next pitch. That's a bunt. That's going to go foul. One, two. The next pitch for Landon Knack.
That one misses.
Outside.
Now 2-2.
Two. There's a fly ball to center field. And it looks like Justin Dean's going to have it. Will make the catch. Or is that Josue De Paula? That was De Paula will make the catch to lead off tonight's game.
Tommy Troy digs in now.
Tommy Troy, 200 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs, batting right. Defense for the Comets from left to right goes Chris Alleyne, Josue De Paula, and Nick Bivenson. Third baseman is David Bodie, shortstop Jordan Thomas, second baseman Aaron Broncho, first baseman Ryan Ward, the catcher is Joe Hudson. Very soon we'll have Alex Freeland back. And the defense for the Aces from left to right goes AJ Vucevic, Christian Pache, and Christian Robinson. Third baseman Ilamardo Vargas, shortstop Garrett Hampson, second baseman Jesus Valdez, first baseman is Ivan Melendez, and the catcher is Jose Herrera. Those are your defensives for both teams.
And
that's high for ball 1 for Tommy Troy.
One out and the base is empty.
The next pitch. Low ball 2.
Swing and a miss.
Miss for strike 1 on the fastball.
That's a teachable moment for this hitter.
No score just underway here in the top of the first with 1 out. The next pitch.
Trying to bunt for a hit.
That's a bunt. Bodie is going to pick it up. Throw over the first. It's not in time.
Beats the throw by a whisker.
At third, the third baseman, number 6,
Almost a highlight reel play on the bare hand at third, but not in time to get the out. A for effort, though.
He picks it up, just threw it through the first, and it was not in time.
One gone, runner at first.
And that will be a base hit for the Aces.
That one finds
Called
the
for a
zone.
strike.
0-1.
Vargas, 279 average, 2 homers, 12 RBIs, batting left. Next pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now we'll move to first.
Throw over to first, and the runner's back safely.
One ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch.
Foul ball.
Fouled
there.
away. Comets in their home whites. Comets across the front in blue script with the blue outline and a shooting baseball comment underneath the logo. Red numbers on the front, blue numbers on the back. As that's popped up, Ward's under it. They'll make the catch for the second out. White pants,
Probably wants a mulligan after
blue
that.
hats and brims. OKC in diagonal letters. Shooting comment going through the letter K on the front.
Ivan Melendez, the next.
As Ivan Melendez, 243 average, 8 homers and 40 RBIs. He's batting right. And the first pitch. Called for a strike. Reno in their gray jerseys.
With 2 out.
Reno across the front in navy script letters with a red diamond in the logo of the R. Red numbers on the front, blue numbers on the back. Gray pants with a white stripe.
Here comes the
Navy
0-2
hats,
pitch.
red brims. Swing and a miss, strike 3 to end the top of the first. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the inning.
Number 1 coming up.
No score between the Comets and the Aces.
Welcome back. And our pitcher in this game, Tommy Henry. Here's the inside look. Better than 3 strikeouts per walk this season, and that's a great sign for his development. It's hard to move up the ladder when you're walking a ton of hitters, and it's hard to win a lot of games when you're clogging the bases. I'm sure they like seeing how he limits traffic on the base paths.
Leading off the
Now,
ball game
Josue
tonight,
De Paula.
the center fielder.
Josue De Paula, 280 average, 9 homers, 21 RBIs.
Crossing the plate quite a bit lately with
Batting
8 runs
left.
scored in the last 10 games. Close, doesn't get the call.
That's high for ball 1. 7 runs in the last 7 games for De Paula. Tommy Henry is the pitcher, by the way. You saw his stats, and that's fouled away.
One pitch.
The next pitch. Way high.
That one fouled off.
That's
2-2
fouled
now.
away, and now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes for De Paula. For De Paula, that is.
Swings and
From the
misses.
last strike 3, 1 away in the bottom of the first.
Batting second, the
So up
shortstop.
next,
Troy Thompson.
Thompson.
320 average for Jordan Thompson. Called for a strike. 3 homers, 8 RBIs in his time with Oklahoma City, batting right. Of course, we haven't seen Alex Freeland since he injured himself against the
0-1, here's the
Chihuahuas.
pitch.
Next pitch.
Ball 1.
Down low. I haven't heard if when he's going to be back. One.
Pops this
Popped
one
up.
Foul on the left side. Vargas under it.
Vargas under it.
And
A
there's
couple of
two
steps
down.
forward near the
Those high fastballs
Reno
in the zone
dugout will
look
make
so
the catch for the
good.
second out of the inning.
Playing with it.
David Bodie.
Here's the third baseman, David
270
Bodie.
average, 7 homers, 21 RBIs for David Bodie. Batting right. First pitch is
Close one,
outside.
but doesn't get the call.
No score here in the bottom of the first.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Up
That
the
is a
middle.
ground ball. Caught over the
And that
first
wraps this
in
inning
time
up.
to end the inning.
First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0.
Nothing for the Comets. We go to the second with no score.
Ralph's Weasel
Leading
Emporium
off,
is your
the left
one-stop
fielder,
shop for
AJ
all things Weasel. For this month's special
AJ
offer,
Vucevic,
Mr.
281
Stuffy.
average, 4 homers, 12
Top half
RBIs.
of the second from Oklahoma City.
Batting right. 16 pitches for Landon Eck in the first inning. Here's the first pitch.
Seems like that
That's
was
called
just
for a
good bit of
strike.
framing right there. Stole a strike. On the ground, right side.
That's a ground ball. Eck picks it up over the ward at first for the first out of the second.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Christian Robinson.
Next to hit,
Christian Robertson, 249 average, 5 homers, 16 RBIs. He's batting right.
Rolled softly, but
Fouled
that goes
away
foul.
for strike one. 357 average his last four games.
Late on that fastball. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Now here's the
The
0-2.
pitch.
Set down
Check
on
swing for strike three.
down at the
There's
top of the
2
second.
away in the inning. In the top of the second.
Batting seventh, the
Jesus
second
Valdez
baseman,
now at the plate.
Jesus Aldez.
Swing
Swing of a strike one. 271 average, 6 homers, 17 RBIs. Did not play yesterday.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the
Last
top of the
appearance
sixth.
was on Tuesday in the series opener.
Curveball gets over
Called for a
for a
strike. 2 for 3 with 2 singles on Tuesday, his last game we saw him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1-2-3 inning, go the Reno Aces. We go to the bottom of the second with no score.
Bottom half of inning
Leading
number
off,
2.
203 average for Ryan Ward, 8 homers, 27 RBIs. He's batting right, or batting left rather. First pitch for Tommy Henry.
Bash down the right side.
Bashed, and that's fouled away. A home run, third on the year, third on the Comets for Ryan Ward. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
And track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. In the air to center.
And there's center field.
Puts it away.
One away in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated
So
hitter,
digging in.
Justin Dean pinch hit last night. He's 0 for 1 last night.
Swinging
There's a
strike.
line drive to deep left field, and this ball is hot. Oh, man.
batting sixth.
That
the
was a
right fielder,
good hit, but caught as Nick Bibbinson's up.
Robinson.
First pitch for Henry.
Yeah!
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
All ones the count.
That's great pitching to establish the heater in on the hands. After the foul, the hitter has a lot of territory to cover. Far inside, nearly
almost hit him. Ball 2.
2-2.
Henry's next pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
Strike 3 at all in the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Comets. Nothing as we start third.
Now at the dish, Jose Herrera.
Jose Herrera.
Fly
ball to left field. Herrera. 353 average, no homers and 10 RBIs. Aline will make the catch for the first out of the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Christian Pache.
And now the
Christian Pache, 189 average, no homers, 4 RBIs. Did not play last night.
That one fouled off.
It's fouled away. Signed out of the Dominican Republic. Didn't play yesterday.
Here comes the 0-1.
It's a fly ball to right field. DePaula will be under it.
Pulls it down. 2 gone now.
2 away.
Back to the top of the order here. Garrett Hampson digs in now. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Fouled off left
Out of
side.
the way.
Two outs and nobody aboard. Bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Next pitch. That's a fly ball heading foul.
Swing and
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 at the end of the inning.
Nice frame on the mound. He sets
In the
him
top
down
of the third. 1, 2, 3 go the
Moving on now to the home
Aces.
half of the third inning.
Bottom of the
No
third
score.
coming up. Comets and Aces still Zippo on the board.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading it
Digging
off,
in for the
248
Comets.
average for Aaron Brunson, 9 homers, 25 RBIs.
Go.
This one in the air to right.
Right field. It's going to be caught for the first
And
out.
number 1. So up next,
Joe Hudson. Side ball 1. Started from Houston between Oklahoma City and Sugar Land. 239 average, 2 homers, 9 RBIs. Batting right.
That curveball
Swing and
had
a
no
strike 1.
business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. Out to center.
It's a fly ball to center field, but that's going to be caught for the second out.
Next up for the
Comets.
Salim,
The left field.
195 average, 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Batting right. Henry's first pitch. Here's a fly ball to center field. No doubt about it, it's gone.
That's gotta feel good.
That's the 6th home run, the 11th RBI for Chris Salim. It's 1-0 Oklahoma City. You talked about the Comets who didn't score a run last night.
This is
Much better outcome tonight.
with velocity, so
Boy, he was ready to hit that home run, wasn't he?
Well, you saw right there what happens when you miss.
When he hit that ball, I said, oh, it's
Back to the top
gone.
of the
No
lineup.
doubt
Here's the
about it.
center fielder, Josue De Paula.
And Josue De
Struck out
Paula.
swinging the first time. Little chopper rolls foul.
Mm-hmm.
2 outs, bases empty.
Well, the Comets not only get their first hit of the game, they get their first
Swings
run
it
of the
out,
game.
Strike 2.
Strike 2. I one other person watching.
Swing and a miss.
Well, in the inning. But for Salim's home run,
One scores in
gives the
inning.
Comets
Nothing on this, so
on the
home run.
board.
It's now a
1 run,
ball game.
1 hit, none left. We go to the 4th. 1-0 Comets, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors for OKC. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Aces. Edie Bulls here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark.
The Aces at the dish.
Hitter, Tommy.
The YouTuber, our producer, and engineer back at our 1340 studios. Throwing a little disclaimer. If you're hearing my fan in the background, I do apologize because I had to turn it on. I forgot that I haven't turned it off yet. So if you're hearing my fan in the background, my air conditioner fan, I do apologize.
The third baseman, number 6.
So digging in,
Ildemaro Vargas is up, pumped out his first time up. All for a strike.
1 out and the base is empty.
1 for 4 with a single last night for Vargas. That's a ground ball. That's going to go into left field for a base hit. And I'll go all the way to the wall. Here comes the throw. It will not be in time. It'll be a double for Ildemaro Vargas. His 7th double on the season. At least this time it stayed fair.
And now, Ivan Melendez.
Ivan Melendez will be up.
AB will definitely want to do better this time. They try to get a chase
Low
on a
ball
slider
one.
down and away.
Struck out his first time up.
Run. Top half of the 4th. Swing and a
That's a
drive.
fly ball to right.
He's back there. Bangs off the wall.
And it bangs off the top of the wall.
Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes across to
And it's not going to be in time. It's an RBI triple for Melendez. We're tied at 1 just like that.
Back up. Very nearly an opposite field blast, but that's really tough.
Thought the right fielder was going to get it, and it just crashed into the wall.
And a good result. Now the left fielder, A.J. Vukovic.
That's A.J. Vukovic. Fouled away, strike 1. Grounded out his first time up. He missed strike 2 on a slider. 0 for 4 last night for Vukovic. Inside ball 1. D-backs affiliation for the Reno Aces, swinging a strike 3. 2 away in the 4th.
Had to get the strikeout with the infielders playing back. That sets up a pretty big 2 out.
Christian Robertson struck out his first time up.
First at bat was a strikeout.
And that's going to get away,
And the runner stays put.
but it will not hurt him. 160 average with runners in scoring position.
He swings and
Foul
fouls
away.
Next one's
That's a
pumped in
fly
the
ball
air.
to center field. Who sends under it will make the catch to end the inning. A run on 2 hits and a runner left for the Aces. We go to the bottom of the 4th.
This run scoring
It is
triple.
1-1.
All even at one apiece. Welcome back. The
Leading it
Comets
off,
at the dish
the
in the bottom of the
shortstop,
4th.
Jordan Thompson had it pop out his first time up. Henry's first pitch.
Cut on and missed. Strike 1. He swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 1 away on the drop, 3rd strike.
Yeah, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman,
And now, David Bodie.
Bodie.
0 for 1.
First pitch.
Turned on, but that's fouled down the 3rd base line.
0 for 3 last night with a strikeout.
The 0-1. Out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Got the batter
Swinging on that strike 3.
Got a chase way outside.
4.
Swing and a miss.
I don't know why he did
Obvious
that.
He was swinging for the fences. Tough to
I
do
wonder
on
the
a pitch
person
in that
watching this
location.
game.
Chases a high fastball there.
I should have not swung at
To start
that.
this AB, and he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whiff. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming
Out of the
up.
way.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down and nobody aboard. Lifted in the air to left.
There's a fly ball to left field, but that's going to be caught. Comets down in order. Go to the 5th. Comets and the Aces tied at 1 run apiece.
Played 4 full. All tied 1-1. All set for the start of this inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jesus Valdez.
First pitch. Check swing for a strike.
Yes, it's a strike.
2 home runs, 2 RBIs in his last 8 games for Jesus Valdez.
On the ground, to the left.
Ground ball. That's going to get in the shortstop. Not going to make a play.
That's an infield single. That's doing the job right there.
Now
Whenever you
That will be a base hit.
focused on getting on base.
4th hit tonight for the Reno
Setting up your
Aces.
teammates to drive you in. Go ahead, run on base. Digging
Popped
in for
up.
the Aces, Jose Herrera. Hudson under this one. And there's one away.
Away in the 5th.
Now batter, the center fielder, Christian Pache.
Christian Pache is up.
Christian Pache will hit next.
Popped up in his first time up.
And that's outside.
Outside. Fouled away.
Late swing, fouled it off. And the 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's ball 2. Halfway to 50 pitches for Landon Knack, and here it comes. Fouled away.
Runner at first, 1 away. Swings and
That's
misses.
strike 3.
Way out front for strike 3.
2 away in the 5th.
Coming up to the dish for Reno, Garrett Hampson.
Got some action going on in the Comets bullpen as that's a line drive going foul.
The 0-1 offering.
Ball.
0-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Line drive, base hit, around second on his way to third. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead.
RBI triple for Hampson is 5th. 2-1 Aces.
That might be what's happening here. Looking at the
Yeah, I thought he made the catch right there, but it went right past him in the right center for a base hit.
Next up, the designated hitter, Tommy Troy. 1 for 2.
Fouled away.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Singled his first time up.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Low ball 1.
Swing and a miss.
Swing miss, strike
He must have
2.
been sitting on something off speed. Out to short. Gloves it.
For the first, not in time, and that will score a run.
He knew he had
RBI single for Tommy Troy, and it's 3-1 Aces.
Great job to make it aboard and score 1 for your team. 2 outs and a runner at first.
Now be it for
manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
That'll be it for Landon Knack. Well, you knew that was going to come.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, Justin Robleski.
Justin
This game is
Robleski.
still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches.
We're watching Justin Robleski warm up for the Comets. Already turning it over to the bullpen. Got a couple of strikeouts there. And he's a left-handed hitter. So now there's his 8 pitches warmed up, getting ready to go. Ildemaro Vargas will be the first to greet Robleski. And here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
Fouled off. He was late. Troy
Knack responsible for the runner at first. Fouled away, strike 2.
That's out of play.
Three nothing. Comets trail the Reno Aces here in the 5th. Fouled away. Comets in danger of losing 2 of the first 3 games of this series.
Next one's
There's a fly ball. Bibbinson's under it. He'll make the catch to end the inning. But the Aces get 2 runs, 3 hits, and a runner left. Halfway through, Comets trail now 3-1.
Bottom half of the 5th. And the Comets batting.
Tommy Henry back out on the mound. And the Comets respond. First pitch.
With his
Inside ball 1. 2 homers, 5 RBIs in his last 8 games for Justin Dean. Has only made a couple of pinch hits. He hasn't started in 1.
Bottom of the zone, called
First strike. Comets trail 3-1 in the 5th.
Swings and misses.
And first strike.
Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. In the air to center.
Fly ball to center field.
1 up, 1 down.
1 away in the 5th.
The right fielder, number 6.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Biddison. Struck out swinging in the first AB. And that one fouled off.
That fouled away. Comets trail 3-1 here in the 5th.
Ball 1, too low. The Aces up by 2. Bottom half of the 5th.
Ball 2.
That's ball 2.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly to left.
Ball to deep left field. Going back will make the catch for the second
Catch
out.
for the out. So 2 down.
Aaron Broncho. I'm getting a little concerned about the Comets not playing good.
And here at the plate, Aaron Bracho. Puts this one in the air down the line. And no one can get to it, a foul ball. The 0-1 from the lefty.
1-1.
Inside.
Foul ball there. Two outs and nobody aboard. Gets a piece there. We'll do it
Foul
again.
ball. Comets still trailing by a score of 3-1 here in the 5th, halfway through the game. Henry's next pitch.
Inside. Almost
Inside. Ball 2.
On the ground to the right side.
On
And
ball
it
to right
finds its way
field, that's a
through
base
for a
hit.
That keeps the inning going.
Aaron Broncho makes sure
Now batting.
we get a rally.
Joe Hudson.
And here's the catcher.
Joe Hudson is up.
No hits in the shutout last night.
I wonder if the person watching that's called first strike. Blew out his first time up.
The 0-1. Bouncing ball
Out
here
of the
was
way.
foul.
Out of the way.
Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. And here's the 0-2. Fly ball to right.
That's going to be caught.
And the
No, I
inning
mean,
is over.
no runs a hit and a runner left. We go to the
So
sixth.
one hit
It is
all they
3-1
get, and we're
Reno.
through 5 innings. Reno with the lead, 3-1. Top of the 6th
Leading
inning,
off,
and now the first baseman, Ivan Melendez.
Robleski back after only doing a third of an inning. Here's the first pitch to Melendez.
A little bit high,
That's
maybe.
high, ball
Meanwhile,
one.
Some activity in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez up and throwing. Grove.
Michael Grove still
throwing
warming up in the
right-hander as well.
bullpen, and Gardo Enriquez warming up in the Comets bullpen.
The 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
2-0 to count Robleski's next pitch.
Hit pretty
A
well in the
fly
air out
ball to
center.
deep
This
center
one
field.
pretty far
DePaula
back.
going back
Makes the
will
grab.
make the
One
catch
down.
for the first out of the 6th.
The batter, the left fielder, A.J. Vukovic.
So up next, AJ Vukovic.
First pitch.
That misses
Low
the
ball
zone.
one.
And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off.
That's fouled away.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2.
That was well spotted,
Yeah,
but
two
he
balls,
couldn't get the call
one
from the
strike.
plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. 2-1 pitch coming.
Aye.
Called for a strike.
Yep.
This one lifted to center field. DePaula gets there under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Way.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Robinson.
Christian Robinson, the next to hit.
Christian Robertson is up. Saw his line for tonight. First pitch to Robleski. Called for a strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
No
2
ball,
down
2
and
strikes.
nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Here comes the
The
0-2
next pitch.
Fouls that off to
Wow.
the left, and
Fouled away.
we'll do it again. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking.
The next pitch.
Swings
Swing and a
through
miss
for the
on a
strike.
slider for
Nice
strike
job
3
out there
to
as he
end the
gets them
inning.
1, 2, 3. On we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Aces lead it 3-1.
3-1.
Leading it off,
Coming up
the
to the
left
dish for
fielder,
Oklahoma City, Bubba Aline. And he's already gone yard in this one with a solo homer in the 3rd inning. We'll see if he can launch another one out of here.
Chris Saline homered his first time up. Henry's first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Inside. Two homers, 2 RBIs for Aline in his last 6 games. The next pitch.
Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. This pitcher has to see the hitter getting aggressive on the high stuff. Maybe throw one even higher and induce a chase.
Nope. That's inside.
The next pitch for Tommy Henry.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's
That's
a
strike
strikeout.
3.
1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th.
Now batting,
And now the center fielder, Josue
Josue
De Paula. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
First pitch.
Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
I like the approach, knowing that a breaking ball was probably going to come sometime in the at-bat. Nice rip, just couldn't square it up.
64 pitches for Tommy Henry.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. The Aces leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And foul ball. 1-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
Second
Takes out
out.
the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Jordan Thompson getting ready to hit.
First pitch.
That one
It's a
ripped
fly ball to right field.
into right center. Pretty deep.
That's going to be down for a base hit. Going to go all the way to the
And
wall.
at second with a 2-out double.
That's a 2-out double there, and the Comets have got something going here in the
That
6th.
at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. This next at-bat blew. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
There's 2 away. As he tried to throw it over the third, was not going to get there in time.
Stepping to the plate for
now
Oklahoma
batting,
City,
first
Ryan
baseman,
Ward.
Ryan Ward.
Comets got something going. First pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Inside ball 1. I wonder a person watching.
Intentional pass now. Bases are loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So digging in, Justin
Justin
Dean.
Dean. First pitch.
And that drops in
Ball
for a
first strike.
That's a great approach.
364
with the
average
bases
with
loaded.
runners in
He didn't
scoring
only get a
position.
strike and get ahead in the count.
The next pitch.
Out in
Line
front,
drive.
great
Foul.
Bases loaded, 2 down. And a swing and a
And
miss.
a miss, strike 3 now in
As
the
they
end.
escape the bases loaded jam.
No
We're through
runs.
6 full innings.
No
The
runs, a
Aces
hit,
out
and
front,
3
3-1.
left. And the 7th, Reno still leads 3-1.
Top of the 7th here.
And it'll bring up, as that is not what I wanted. I wanted a new pitcher on the mound, you derping hyena.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Michael Grove. A hard time limiting hits so far this year.
That was what I wanted the first time, you derping hyena.
And the slider
Inside
just
for ball
misses.
1.
Good pitching
That's
there,
strike
putting it
1.
a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the seventh.
Jose Herrera is up.
Now at the plate.
Outside ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Behind on
I'm
that
gonna
swing.
strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one lifted
Fly
in the
ball
air,
to left field. Aline is under it. He'll make the catch for the
That's
second
number
out.
2. Stepping in,
Christian
Pache.
Pache. 0 for 2 tonight.
Now this is
That's a fly ball to deep right field. Bibinson going back. It's 4-1 Aces on a solo shot for Christian Pache. It's 4-1 Reno.
A solo blast. And they add on. It's 4-1. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. To the top of the order we go. Garrett Hampson will hit next. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike.
All for a strike.
Hard hit left side. There in
Outrun the inning.
ends the inning.
Aces get a run on a hit, no errors and none left. It's time to stretch and sing in Oklahoma.
And now
Aces lead at 4-1.
Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the seventh. Digging in for the Comets, Nick Biddison. That one hammered but pulled foul. Grounder to
Ground ball.
third. Up. Oh no, he threw it to home. And safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there.
That will be an error. Yeah, oh no is right.
Up for the Comets, Aaron Bracho. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders
Oh
want to get the
no,
ball
he
in
threw
quickly
it
if
to
gets past the
home.
infield. Keep him from going first to third. Hit on the
Ground ball.
ground. Might be 2. Oh, and he came home with it. And of
Yeah, that's bad.
course, everybody's going to be safe. Yikes.
Now batting,
comes the
the
skipper.
catcher. Now pitching for Reno.
Righty reliever out of the pen.
Now, that's 2 errors that the Aces have committed.
He can really bring the heat.
Graveman.
Kendall Graveman, the pitcher.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tying run waits at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. And the tying run's at the plate. Swings and misses. It's a K. And that is a big
1 away in the
first down.
7th.
Bubba Aline digs in now. Already a homer for him in this one. And swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Bryce Jarvis getting loose out there. Nelson also getting ready. Strike 2. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the dish. And the 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Rolls away a little bit. Count now 2-2 as the runners hold. Oklahoma City with the tying run at the dish. I think we may have a balk here, and yes, we do. Now, no pitch is signaled, and oh my, it's a ball. And with a runner on third, it brings home a run.
Oh boy. 4-2 Comets trail the Aces.
2-2 now. Lined, and that's a base hit. Into score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
And that was an error, so that will be an unearned run.
Didn't get overwhelmed. He choked up a bit and punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. Next up, Josue De Paula. That one not close, and that is ball one. Oklahoma City with the tying run aboard at first. Swing and a rocket. Should be extra bases. And that's an automatic double as it hops the fence. That's a heartbreaker for this offense. The tying run just 90 feet away likely would have scored if not for the automatic double. They still have a chance to tie it up and
1 for 3 for Jordan Thompson.
But a definite break for the
Graveman's first pitch.
Next to hit, Jordan Thompson. Swing and a foul straight back. Go-ahead run at second. Here in the bottom of the seventh, just past the stretch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That's called for a strike, but that should have been challenged.
With those sliders, and now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Now here's the 0-2. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's straight to the backstop. Gets to it, on to first. Not in time.
Not in time. That ties the game. A strikeout and a wild pitch. Just like that, we are tied.
And the go-ahead run moved up too. This is a moment to master your emotions and show you can thrive under pressure.
Don't know why he threw the first.
So
Reno is unraveled here in the 7th. That means neither starter will figure a decision tonight. And that really should have not happened.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Ward.
Boy. I don't know what the pitcher's thinking. Graveman's first pitch to Ryan Ward.
He swings and fouls one off.
That's a line drive to base hit.
Fires to the plate. He is safe.
It's a 2 RBI double for Ryan Ward. Just like that, the Comets take the lead.
High crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Kendall Graveman won't go any further.
Pitching for Reno.
Oh boy. It's gotten worse for Reno. Comets now lead it. Inning started with Bibison reaching on an error. Same with Bradshaw. Hudson struck out. A balk by Graveman. That also allowed a run to score. De Paula's ground rule double. Thompson struck out, but reached first on a wild pitch, which Allen scored. Bodie was hit by a pitch. Ward singled. That scored De Paula and Thompson. So we have had 5 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors, 22 pitches so far.
Dish for Oklahoma City, Justin Dean. foul ball there. And timeout called at the plate, trying to take a breath, slow things down here in a critical situation.
First pitch, or next pitch.
In the dirt, nice job behind the dish. One out and runners at second and third.
Things have gotten out of hand here in the 7th.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout.
2 away here in the 8th, or 7th, excuse me.
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Nick Biddison. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, 1 now.
And that is no doubt gone. Deep left center field. It's 9-4 Comets. It's a 3-run homer. Bibbenson's 3rd on the year. And this inning has just gone out of hand. It's now 9-4 Comets. Still with 2 away.
Side of the plate, you're not expecting a pull side homer. What a great swing to send that one out of here.
396 as it hit the Reno bullpen.
Bases are empty with 2 away. And now it's the switch hitting
Aaron
second
Broncho is up.
Aaron
First pitch for
Broncho.
Jarvis.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Now in the inning,
Ends
but
the deluge and the inning. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. 8th inning coming up next. Oklahoma City ahead in this game, 9-4.
go to the 8th.
Ready to get the 8th inning going. Digging in for the Aces, Tommy
Probably
Troy.
have Garcia or Jackson to close the game or finish it up. That's ball 1. 8,640 here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. 8,640 the attendance tonight.
Swing lifted to left field.
As Aline will make the catch for the first out of the 8th.
Digging in,
Ildemaro Vargas.
Ball, that's low.
I have 2 other
Oklahoma
people
City
watching.
Ahead by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's a fly ball to deep right field. Bibbinson going back will make the catch for the first out of the 8th.
Ivan Melendez, the next to hit. Late swing.
Fouled away.
2 outs, bases empty. That one hooked
Fouled
foul.
away. Four 7-2 for the Aces.
Swings and misses.
Swinging a miss,
Goes
strike
down on
3. That will end the
And
inning.
it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Oklahoma City.
9-7-0 for the Comets. 4-7-2 for the Aces.
On to the bottom of the
Leading
8th.
off,
Digging in
the
for the
catcher,
Comets, Joe Hudson.
Hudson.
First pitch.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
ground ball to the right side.
Oh, the first.
Steps on the bag. Leadoff batter out
The
here in
left
the
fielder,
eighth.
number 30, Chris.
And now, Bubba Ali.
Ali.
He's already homered in this ball game.
First pitch.
To the right side.
Ground ball.
Now 2 away.
First, 2 away.
Now batting.
Next
center
up for the
fielder,
Comets, Josue De Paula.
De Paula.
That's a ball.
That's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
I'm gonna have Jackson. I'm gonna sit Garcia down. Jackson will finish this game up.
1-0 pitch. In the air to the right. No trouble here.
That's
Puts
the
it
inning.
away for the out. And that ends the inning. They go quietly
Now
here.
pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Zach Jackson. Some serious action on his
As he will
slider.
finish
A lot
this
of spin
game
rate
up.
And a lot of break. You think
Start
you know
the
where
top
it's
of the
gonna be,
ninth.
and then
First
it
pitch for
zags on.
Jackson. Swinging a miss. Strike 1 on AJ
One
Vucevic. Ground out in the second. Strike out in the fourth. Flew out in the sixth.
Gets the slider in
Inside
there
for a strike.
Battling here, fouls it away. 0-2, and the delivery. Well
Fly ball to left field. Ali going back at the wall will make the catch for the first out of the ninth.
Christian Robinson now at
Bring
the
up
plate.
Christian
Over
Robertson.
3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Check swing for a strike.
1 out and the base is empty.
9-7-0 for the Comets. 4-7-2 for the Aces.
Fly ball.
Fly ball to left field. Elaine gonna go back and will make the catch. Aces down their final out.
Next up for the Aces, Jesus Valdez.
Jesus Valdez, he needs to do something here. Reno down their final out here in the ninth.
Grounds this one to the
Out of
right
the way.
side, and it goes just
Aces
foul.
down their final strike.
The Aces down to their last strike.
Called for strike 3 to end the game. 1, 2, 3, go the Aces. Comets win it 9-4 with an 8-run outburst.
We'll see you soon.
Take the first 2 games. Michael Grove will get the win. Kendall Graveman the loss. As the Comets capitalize on 2 errors by the Aces. And we'll take the lead in the series 2-1, heading into Game 4 tomorrow night. Another 7:05 first pitch. Ryan Ward's 2 RBI single to play of the game. And then Bivison just put the knockout blow. Does the bat flip. But Michael Grove will get the win for the Comets. As he went 2 innings. 1 run, 1 hit, no walks, 2 strikeouts. He's 3-0. Kendall Graveman will take the loss and third of an inning. 3 runs, those were unearned. 5 runs, 5 runs, all unearned on 3 hits. No walks, 2 strikeouts. He falls to 1-4. By the way, only 1 earned run in that game. 9 runs, 8 of them unearned. And of course, there was no save as far as that's concerned. So we'll take a look at the rest of the international and the PCL scoreboard. That was a pretty good game. That's 9-4. The Comets win. And we'll talk about tomorrow's matchup as well. I think it'll probably be a bullpen game for the Comets. I don't know. We will have to wait and see. as the Comets win it 9-4. Let's take a look at scores around the rest of the International and the PCL. Worcester beat Rochester 4-2. Winning pitcher was Colleen Early. He's 1-1. Adam Ottavino, his 12th save. The loss went to Joan Adon. He's 3-1, his first loss. RB home runs for Juan Yepes and Andres Caparillo for the Red Wings. Carson Simas hit a 3-run homer for the Red Sox, and Christian Campbell had an RBI for Worcester. Buffalo beat Syracuse 3-2. Kevin Gowie got his first win. He's 1-0. Nick Sandlin his 9th save. Albert Azalea the loss. He falls to 3-3. RBIs for Leo Jimenez and Devontae Brown had an RBI triple for the Bison. Joey Menendez had a 2-run homer for the Mets. Norfolk beat Louisville 5-4. Colton Shelby his 4th blown save. Andrew Kitteridge got his 3rd win. He's 3-4. So Anthony Dominguez his 10th save. The loss. Brian Shaw got a blown save. The loss to Josh Staumont. He's 0-4. Addison Barger had a home run for the tie. Creed Williams, Hudson Haskin, and Raymond Urias had RBIs for Norfolk. Hector Rodriguez and Novi Mati had the RBIs for the Bats in the contest. Charlotte shut out Lehigh Valley 1-0. Winning pitcher went to Praylin Baroa. He's 3-6. The loss to Nabal Krishmat. It falls to 4-3. Only run scored in the contest for the Knights was an RBI double for Andrew Vaughn for the Knights in the contest. Toledo beat Columbus 4-1. Winning pitcher was Ryan Miller's 3-0. Bew Bresky's first blown save. The loss to Colby Allard. He's 3-4. Dylan Dingler hit a 3-run homer for the Mud Hens. Corey Joyce had an RBI for Toledo. Jake Enchika had an RBI for the Clippers in the contest. Iowa beat Memphis 6-2. Winning pitcher Nate Pearson, he's 2-1. The loss went to Drew Rum. He's 4-4. Alexander Canaroni, Jalen Palmer, and Andrew Gertarola had 5 RBIs for the Icos. Jake Buchberger, Chris Rotondio had RBIs for Memphis in the contest. Nashville beat Gwinnett 5-2. Winning pitcher was J.P. Bukauskas. He's 4-3. Nick Mears is 14th save. The loss to Dylan Dodd. He's 2-4. Jake Bowers, Isaac Collins had homers for the Sounds. Mark Canna had an RBI for Nashville. Brian De La Cruz had a 2-run homer for the Stripers in the contest. Jacksonville beat Durham 7-3. Christian Roa got the winning for 2-0. George Sorona's 2nd save. A loss to Mason Montgomery. He's 3-6. Home runs for the Bulls was Colton Leibetter's 2-run homer. Jonathan Arana had RBIs for Durham. Heriberto Hernandez, Andrew Pintar had home runs for the Jumbo Shrimp. Eric Wagaman and Jared Sarna had RBIs for Jacksonville. Omaha beat Indianapolis, Indianapolis shut out Omaha 3-0. Let me try that again before I derp on the stream. Oh, wait, I already did that. Anyway, Mike Burrows got the winning for 6-3. Ryan Barucki got his 11th save. He lost to Chandler Champlain. He's 1-9. Only run scored in the contest. Billy Cook's solo shot for the Indians. Sammy Solani, Mike Jarvis had RBIs for Indianapolis in the contest. We had Wilkes-Barre Scranton beat St. Paul 6-2. Winning pitcher was Jordan Ventura. His first win, he's 1-0. He lost to Marco Rea. He's 6-6. Antonio Gomez hit a 3-run homer for the Rail Riders. Elijah Dunham and Spencer Jones had RBIs as well for Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Ryan Fitzgerald had a solo shot for the Saints in the contest, and Emmanuel Rodriguez had an RBI for St. Paul. To your PCL scoreboard, Sacramento beat Sugarland 5-2. Winning pitcher for the River Cats was Evan Gates, his first win. He's 1-0. Landon Roop's 14th save of the year. Brandon Walter took the loss. He falls to 3-4. Matt Higgins hit a 3-run homer for the River Cats in the contest. The Slibbies beat Basabe, and Carter Howell had RBIs for the River Cats. Cesar Salazar, Zach DeZenzo had the only 2 RBIs in the game for the Space Cowboys. Salt Lake beat Round Rock 9-1. Winning pitcher for the Beast was Sam Aldergardy. He's 3-4. Connor Brogdon's second save. Dane Acker took the loss. He's 0-2. Only RBI was Justin Fonskew's RBI single for the Express. For the Bees, Tucker Flint, Christian Moore had home runs for, Tucker Flint had 5 RBIs and a grand slam for the Bees. Christian Moore had a solo shot. Nico Cavadas and Anthony Rendon had RBIs for Salt Lake in the contest. Albuquerque shut out El Paso 3-0. Winning pitcher for the Isotopes was Carson Palmquist. He's 5-2. Jeff Criswell's 11th save. Ryan Berger at the loss falls to 5-3. Only runs scored in the contest was Brandon Ward, Robert Calaz, and Aaron Shunk's RBIs for the Isotopes in the contest. They held El Paso to the same hits, 8 to be exact. Tacoma beat Las Vegas 7-6. Winning pitcher for the Rainiers was Troy Taylor, his first win. He's 1-0. And where Bizarro got his first blown save. Luis Medina got his first blown save. Anthony Malmadano got the loss. He's 0-3. That went to extra innings. Drew Avens, Nick Kurtz, Brett Harris, Colby Halter had RBIs for the Overalls in the contest. Kaden Pugovich had a solo shot for the Rainiers. Ben Williamson, Mitch Haniger, Lazaro Montes, Blake Hunt, and Michael Roro had RBIs as well for the Rainiers in the contest. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers, after winning the series against the Mets, well, they fell in the series finale 7-2. Tyler McGill got the winning boost to 5-6. Tyler Glasnow, the loss, he falls to 5-3, but the Dodgers will take 3 of 4 and finish their homestand with only 2 losses and 5 wins. Jesse Winker hit a 2-run homer for the Mets. Mark Venantino hit 3-run homer for the Mets. Pete Alonso and Francisco Alvarez had RBIs, as Tyler McGill, 2 runs, 8 hits, no walks, 5 strikeouts in 5 innings. Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman had the only 2 home runs for the Dodgers, as Tyler Glasnow, 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Dodgers still take 3 of 4 from the Mets. They travel to St. Louis tomorrow night to take on the St. Louis Cardinals. It'll be Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the Dodgers, Steven Matz for the Cardinals out at Busch Stadium. Around the Dodgers minor league system, AA Tulsa beat Amarillo 5-3. Justin Jarvis, the winning birds, the 4-4. Joe Elvis, the loss, he's 2-2. As Anderson Rojas, Jackson Feltzer, and Drake Osborne had RBIs for Amarillo. Cypher Hope had a 2-run homer for the Drillers. Griffin Lockwood Powell and Luis Gilmore had 2 RBIs for the Drillers. Also looking for us to take the series tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Kyle Hurt for the Drillers, Luke Albright for Amarillo. So the Comets will continue their series tomorrow as they take on the Reno Aces. Another 7:05 first pitch. Emmett Sheehan will look to get back into Emmett Sheehan figured a no decision in his last start. Pitched very well for 1 run, 3 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Sadly, figured a no decision in the game against the Orioles. He will look to continue that momentum. He's 2-3 with a 1.87 earned run average. Lind's been a tough season for him in my mock deal for the Aces. He's 2-4, 5.23 earned run average, coming off a how should I say it? Tommy Henry also coming off a loss against the Express. Let me see. Trying to see when was his last start. Lind's coming off a really rough outing against the River Cats. That was his last start, as he's 2-4 with a 5.23 earned run average. 7:05 first pitch. Gates up at 6. It's Fire with Freddie here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Call 405-218-2150 or order your tickets at OKCComets.com or stop by the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark box office located on South McMillan Drive. It'll be open tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Live coverage will begin at 6:50 with Comets on deck. Here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or on the iHeartRadio app, and also live on the Bally Sports Live and the MILB TV here on the free app. Comets win at 9-4 here tonight. 9 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Comets. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Aces. Winning pitcher Michael Grove, he's 3-0. The loss went to Kendall Graveman. He's 1-4. There was no save. Comets with the win in 30-22. Aces 28-32. For our producer and engineer, the YouTuber, back in our 1340 studios, I'm Dean DeVille saying goodnight from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Thanks as always for joining us. We appreciate your listenership and your support. Hope you'll do it again tomorrow. You will listen to OKC Comets Baseball presented by H&H Shoes.